Hi.
Welcome to our channel. We're the Olivers. Let's talk about it.
Yes. And today we're going to talk about, well, first of all, we just celebrated our 32nd anniversary. 32 years. Beautiful 32 years. I'm looking for 32 plus more years with him.
Yeah.
Okay, but we want to talk about today um, making decisions without consulting your spouse. And there was, I mean, we've learned a lot coming, getting to 32 years because making decisions in the beginning for us, we made decisions when we didn't consult each other. So on some of them, okay. So my husband's gonna give you an example of one.
I remember a time someone invited us to a function. It was a birthday party. And they asked me, they said, hey, Robert, you and Maureen want to come to the party? Oh, yeah, we'll be there. Oh, for sure. What time? Just give us a time. We'll be there. Fast forward. I get home and I said, honey, we've been invited to this particular function, and I told them that we were coming. Well, that didn't go over too well because what ended up happening was I ended up going by myself.
Did you really go by yourself?
Yes, I did. Because she really, that was something that she really didn't want to do.
I had something else planned.
Yeah, but for me, not knowing, not using wisdom, I just went anyway by myself.
And he didn't have to go.
And that wasn't a good deal.
No, it wasn't a good deal. So you can tell what kind of night that was. That was not a good day, a good night.
It wasn't peaceful when I got home. I'll tell you that much. Wasn't peaceful at all. So
He'll go to the party without me. So we now we do. We really do, and we do know what decisions to make without each other. You know, if they're not the real that you really need to know. Do I want to go, or I really want to know if he wants to go or not? Some decisions you can go ahead and make, but now we talk and consult each other. Ask, honey, do you have anything planned? Would you like to go, or tell the person?
I'll get back to you. Let me get back to you. Let me talk it over with my wife, and I'll get back to you. But whether it's a yes or a no, I will get back to you. So give me an opportunity to do that. And it's a lot more peace at home, when I do it like that. I gotta say.
That's just one of the things. Another thing in our marriage where we learned, well, first of all, and I learned how to be one with him. When they say the two should be one, I guess we learned how to be one together because we can make decisions together. And I was always making decisions. Before you get married, you by yourself, you always making decisions on your own, or you always doing something on your own. But you don't have to be by yourself. You don't have to make those decisions. I had to learn that I wouldn't say the hard way, because I would be doing things. It's not the hard way. It's just that I would be doing things that I just didn't at the time think that. I just did it without him. For instance, when I say, honey, can you move this couch to the other side, or the couch, because it's the heaviest, or the chair to the other side? And he said, yeah, I'll do it. And he might go to work, he might go out. Okay, one day has passed. 2 days has passed. And what happened? Because I'm so used to doing things on my own, I moved the couch to the other side. So when he comes in, what he said,
I'm like, what has happened in here? Why is the couch on that side?
and I don't even know why, because I like to move furniture around.
Yes, she did.
I like to,
Once a week, our living room is changed around. The only reason why our dining room is not changed around is because the table is too heavy. I honestly believe. Honestly,
You know I would.
it wouldn't go over. I don't think that'd go over well.
Well, remember I moved the dresser and it was a heavy dresser, a heavy
Yeah.
one, and I was pregnant too. And
Yeah.
he came home. He says, "How did you move that dresser?" The dresser. I said, "Well, my back. I used my
Push.
to
Oh
push.
my
I
goodness.
squat and pushed until I got it where I needed to go, because I was so used to doing things on my own, or not on my. Yeah, well, me and my mom would do it, or I would do it. But I have a husband now, and I don't have to do it.
With no one to answer to, right? You just did it, right? You didn't have to explain anything to
Nope,
anyone.
I
You
didn't.
just
I just
did
did
it.
it. So, and he's right about me switching furniture. I do, and I'm a little better now though, because in the beginning of our marriage, the living room would be different every week. Because I get tired of the couch on one side, and I would just change furniture around.
Yeah. So I'm glad I didn't come in kind of sleepy and was expecting something to be on one side and miss it and hit the floor. So yeah.
So now I don't have to do that. I mean, I learned that I'm not in this by myself. That I have a partner, I have a husband that would do it. And you know, when you're not used to things, or him opening the car door. You know, even when you're dating, you open the car door, but still, sometimes I do go ahead and get in the car, you know, unless he says, do you, you know, he'll come and I'll tell him, no, you don't have to open the car door now. I mean, especially if it's raining or cold outside, you know, we're fine. And it doesn't happen all the time. I don't need him to open the car door all the time. You know, if we leave from a place together and we run into the car, but I had to get used to someone want to be loving, nice to me,
Yeah.
you know, because I didn't have that growing up. So
And for me, I was making decisions. I would make decisions by myself. I didn't ask her. I would just do things. I would purchase things. I would go and help people do stuff without calling.
late for dinner.
Late for dinner. Being Mr. Nice Guy, trying to help everybody in town. But when I would get home after helping everyone in town, things didn't go too well because someone right here
I mean,
wasn't too happy.
all it takes is a phone call, right? Just a
Yeah.
phone call. Just a phone. I am gonna be late. I'm helping such a fine. But then at least I know that you're okay. That's the thing. You're okay. You know.
You know, another thing too is I had to get used to someone that was totally in my corner, that was really for me. You know, if you coming up and you're used to doing things yourself, carrying the weight of everything yourself, buying everything, being concerned with all the money yourself, and then when Maureen came along, I actually had someone who had my back, who was really there to help me, who wanted the best for me at all times. And I had to get used to that because I was used to doing it. I was used to saying, well, I'll do it. I don't need anyone to help me. I got it. So that decision. Also, even when you're someplace, you have to think about if you're, let's say for instance, you're out somewhere and you're purchasing something for yourself. I have to consider now, okay, I'm getting this. What would my wife want? Because you know, you ever have some food or dessert that you really don't want to share? You know, you feel me, right?
I only want a little bit.
So I have to make a decision. I have to always think of her and not just think of myself. You know, what was she like? I have to get to that point, and I'm to that point now
I
that
might like what you like,
yeah, I know, but
but you want to get my own.
no,
right?
I want
So
you to
eat
have your
yours.
own because you know if I ask her sometimes, oh, okay, what do you like? I mean, no, she'll ask me, are you gonna get something? Yeah, I'm gonna get some. Oh, you can just get one. No, I'm gonna get two. No, I'll just have some of yours. No, I don't want you to have some of mine.
Dessert.
I want you to have your own so I can eat mine in peace.
But the thing about when I get mine, I may not eat it all. Most of the time, I don't eat it all. So I have some left. So I might eat it maybe 2, 3 days later, and then
It's not. It's like
then he wants it. He wants something. He'll say, "Oh, you saved yours," and he's eating his up. Well, I didn't want to eat all of mine at one time. I'll eat it later. But then I still share. I have to share later because he'll want some later. So I still share. That's the thing that we learn to share.
Yeah.
So we just want to share that a little bit with you. We can share some more later. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to share. And we love you guys.
Well, thank you for listening to us. That's all we have for now. Let's talk about it.
Enjoy.
See you.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, say it.
Enjoy your rest of your day.
All right.
Bye.
Bye bye.